And Gordon has made it on. Hooray! So Gordon, you've got a few minutes here to talk to us about Back to the 50s as our quick check-in.
I would be delighted to talk to you about Back to the 50s. Hi, I'm Gordon Walker. I represent the Minnesota Street Rod Association. I appear here as a friend of the board and the Land Use Committee. My principal interest for a long time has been promoting safety in Subdistrict 1 during Back to the 50s weekend. And we are just about there again for 2026. The Back to the 50s weekend will be from let's see, the 19th, 20th, and 21st of June, the 25th weekend of the year. If you ever wondered, when is the Back to 50s weekend? Why does the Minnesota Street Rod Association, always do it on Father's Day weekend? That's not true. We'll always do it on the 25th weekend of the year. If that happened to be Father's Day weekend, so be it. We have about something less than 9,000 cars registered this year, and it's probably problematic that we'll get to 10,000, but it is what it is, and we always hope for the best. Planning is going well. We're only running into routine snags, which is usual and par for the course. So things are looking up. We will begin to we will hang signs, the no parking signs in Subdistrict 1, beginning about 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, the 17th. And we'll take them down on Sunday as we do each year. This will be the second year that we have signs that don't change. With the help of the board and the land use committee, we struggled with the city of St. Paul and finally got their permission to put up a sign that doesn't have dates on it. So saves us a bunch of money each year to reuse the same signs. Anyway, we look forward to a peaceful Back to the 50s weekend, serene and quiet in Subdistrict 1. And if anything goes wrong, it's not our fault. We would like to have any questions that you have, please ask. I don't know whether I have the answers, but if I don't, I'll go find out the answer and get it back to you.
No, I'm going to add a quick note that is just taking care of something later on in the agenda, which is that the Kiwanis Malt Shop is going to be open during Back to the 50s this year. D10 enjoys a friendly relationship with the Kiwanis. And so one of the ways that we pay that back is by showing up to volunteer for their booths at the state fair and now Back to the 50s. So Shevik has sent out sign up for that to our board emails. So if that's something that you can do, it's so fun. You wear the little paper hat, you sling malts up for hours. You eat like 4 malts during that time, and everyone is so happy to see you. So if you just need a little boost during that weekend, consider going to Back to the 50s and signing up to volunteer at the Kiwanis Malt Shop.
I had a quick question, Gordon. Is the locus of the event moved a little bit north this year so that the malt shop is kind of a little closer to the action than it has tended to be in the past, even though it wasn't open before? You know what I'm asking?
If that's a question for me, I don't have the answer to that. That's between District 10 actually between Kiwanis and the fairgrounds. The Back to the 50s occupies the entire fairgrounds, so location sure has something to do with success, but we don't have any say on who is where.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Gordon. We appreciate it.